Yo, yo, yo. What's good? Welcome to a random live stream, baby. Hope everybody day is going wonderful. Hope everything is going beautiful. I'm about to go running, actually. I'm about to go running in a second. Yes, I am. But right now, I'm just about to stop in. I'm about to be working on some different projects. I probably need to take this off, really. Can I add something here? Let me see. So we're gonna do this. So I'm trying to. Let me stop saying that. I'm building. So I have a group me for my challenge group, but I have not been consistent on my challenge group. That's something I need. I need to, and I will be doing a whole lot more. Just figuring out the schedule, figuring out how I'm going to be communicating in the group. Seeing how the challenges will be ran, and also I want to move it from GroupMe into Discord. That's the plan for the next 3 months. 3 month plan. Get a whole list of ways, different challenges, how I'm going to communicate daily, be consistent, be disciplined in that. Whether it's just 20 minutes out the day, 10 minutes out the day for me to just check in, give me a little accountability, reach out. Also, I want to line up how many challenges we gonna be doing within the month. Keep it a 17-day challenge. We're gonna be doing like 30-day challenges, 21-day challenges. Cause they say 21 days you break or make a habit. So I've been thinking about that. Just the best ways to join, do the community thing, man. So yeah. I need to do that. What this is, okay. And y'all could be the first to join. I gotta put the link and all of that stuff in here though. So this is just me dibble dabbing, dilly daddling. You feel me? This is capture it. One day we're gonna have about 20, 50, 300, 500, 1,200 people in the art and wellness live stream, baby. That's the goal. We're gonna start at a hot 10. We get us a hot 10 community daily community people. So what that is, you add that up, you have 10 committed people that's rocking with the big brain mission, that's rocking with I'm about to take this out. I'm gonna put this over here somewhere. So I gotta put the link on here actually. I guess I could drop all of this stuff inside my YouTube display. All that's gonna come soon. So join the Discord community. Be a part of the Discord family. Y'all family, baby. It's all family. It's all family. I got me a Liberty lamp. Liberty lamp. So yeah, I have plans for this streaming service that I want to be doing, that I'm going to be doing. Yes, I do. One of the main focuses on this live streaming is going to be art and wellness. So we're gonna be talking about mindset. We're gonna be talking about better habits. We're gonna be talking about what is this? We're gonna be doing the art, my artwork, man. All the different art projects I'm doing. Like I gotta resculpt some mugs. So I'm gonna do some live streaming with that. I need to get me a couple cameras. Well, I have a couple of cameras. I need to get one more cameras, I guess. I need to figure out my setup. There's a few things your boy got to figure out, you dig? And this is part of the journey. This is gonna be fun. You dig? A lot of crazy things going on in this world right now, man. I'm not too I don't spend too much time looking at the news or anything, but they got some sick individuals, man. We need to tackle this mental health crisis in our households, man. Like each individually we need to do that. We need to figure out how we can handle that differently. Seeing some crazy, some horrible, horrific news about this dude who went to jail, and he's in jail molesting and raping people. Young dude my age. He a year older than me. I'm 40. Dude born in 84. And the shit he did that put him in jail, I don't even know why dude in jail. Dude needs to be done. I don't know. He needs to be done with, because that shit is uncalled for. I'm like, bro, now you need to be put in the hole by yourself for the next 25 years. Because something, when you do things that wild, it's like, bro, I don't see no turning back from that. You don't even need to turn back from that, because if that was my kids, ain't no turning back. You can't turn back, and I'm not turning back. And when we talk about mental health, that right there is a thing that I would have to test myself. Granted, nothing like that happens ever in my life to where I have to defend such a thing, but I don't even want to talk about what it is. But when you do certain things, it's just like it's just wow. But yeah, man, tackle the mental health issues in your household, man. If you see somebody having real problems, find a way to talk to them respectfully. Find a way to get them to get help respectfully. And yourself, figure out some things that you need to do and need to stop doing that will contribute to a better mentally healthy life. Because we do not be worrying about, what we doing, how we feeling until it's too late a lot of times. And that's not the wave, baby. That's not the way we want to, live our lives. What am I looking for? I'm looking for actually to see this. Um, but yeah, man, what's some things that I'm working on besides all of the other stuff? So as far as big brain, I want to put together an event soon. I want to put together a small community gathering. I wouldn't know if it would really be considered an event, but I do want to put together a nice community gathering with a few other wellness companies and other wellness advocates, along with community members and certain communities. I want to start in Seabrook. That's where I'm from, the 8 Ward Seabrook. I want to start in Seabrook and invite old neighbors, old friends, schoolmates, all of those people that's still in the hood. Invite them over for a nice cup of coffee, some water, some little bites, and talk about mental health, talk about wellness, talk about better habit making skills, different practices, holistic practices, ways to get over certain addictions. One thing that I don't talk about a lot, and I wouldn't consider myself addicted to it. Have been have I wouldn't consider myself have been being addicted to it, but I did have a stretch when I was taking Adderall a lot. It was a few years, I think, a few years, and I used it as a way to work. Of course, with Adderall is for the lock in, focus up, and paint. That's what I was using it for. I was introduced to it by a friend. I always heard about, you always hear about Adderall and all of that stuff, but and just me taking it, I really feel like I had a moment where I would kind of not demonize or, but I would look down on other drugs and thought that the drug I was taking was better than the other people, because this was an upper and not something that have motherfuckers slumped all crazy and high out their mind and all of that stuff. But I was just on the opposite end of the same situation, right? So it took me some time to like wrap around my mind that, nigga, this still a drug, a substance abuse that you are pretty much abusing because you're using it. I mean, I've never been clinically diagnosed with ADHD, but I do know the symptoms, and the symptoms be symptoming. And yeah, so I chose to take Adderall from a friend of mine, and that was a life altering experience. Low energy me, low energy Browno. Mm-hmm. Low energy Brian was and it made me feel like I was in a zone that I'd never been in. And that was something that I wanted to experience often. So with me taking that, I looked at other people like, why y'all want to be sad and down and sleepy and all of that stuff? And then it got this, and I know cocaine was out, and I just see people wilding on coke. I was like, I don't want to go that crazy. Adderall seemed like that fine in between. You feel me? That was my way of thinking about it. But that was short lived, because I realized I want to feel like this sober. And although the truth is, I mean, I guess certain times when I'm in a flow state, I I would feel that high, not necessarily exactly because it doesn't, you know, give you the same feeling, but I realized that if I keep on using that to push me to that point, I would never be able to use my own God-given abilities, my God-given gifts to push myself to that point. And I stopped it. So yeah, man, I want to talk, and I said all that to say, I want to just talk about getting over certain addictions, uh, certain shortcuts. You know, taking a hard road through the struggles of life that we are facing, and we have to identify what our struggles are, identify what we want to do for a better us. So with me, I wanted more energy. So for me, in order for me to get more energy, I had to look at, all right, start looking at different foods that promote energy. I started looking at different ways that I can build higher energy, exercising, you know, just even boosting my confidence. Start learning. You get more energy just from learning. Like, that's what's crazy. You get energy from learning. Like when you have those dopamine hits, when you have those things that boost your confidence, that highlights energy source. So that's a few things that I learned that would help me with higher energy. So I had to really stop taking that and then start applying the other things. And I'm pretty good at stopping things semi cold turkey. Some things I do cold turkey. Like when I be smoking too much, I would cold turkey that. Like, all right. A lot of times I would. I ain't gonna say all the time. Sometimes I wing myself down, like, you know, take a day or two off, and then I would slow down. But most times, or sometimes I would just stop smoking, and that's it. Because it's like, all right, I don't want to feel like this. You feel me? So I would stop smoking. But I know that ain't for everybody. Everybody got different life situations. Everybody got different traumas. Everybody got different ways that they handle their traumas. So yeah, man, we're gonna talk about all of those different things in the community circles that I'm gonna be putting together, helping, assisting to put together with other people in due time. That's one of the things that I want to do with Big Brain, man. Just wellness circles, community events, you know, locking in with other community operative community operations. This Saturday I'm linking up with Gregory with I can't think of his name. He has a cleanup agenda. He talks heavy on recycling and keeping the environment tidy, and we're gonna help clean up an area in the Ninth Ward on Saturday. So if you are available, come through, and I guess you had to sign up for it, but I'm pretty sure you can walk up, but don't take my word for it, but because we did have to sign paper and stuff like that. But if you want that information, hit me up, and then we can I'm pretty sure that we can line it up. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So what else we got, man? What else we want to do? What else we doing with Big Brain? I've been thinking about, book clubs inside the Discord. Have a monthly book reading or a quarterly book reading. I guess we can get through a book in them. I would say a couple months, because I don't know how everybody life is and reading capacity, and I guess you have to lock in with certain people who know they're gonna sit down for that 20 minutes to an hour and read and write and have information for people. But I monthly book reading, we can read a few chapters out the book, or we can take time to read the whole book. Should take a month or so. Shouldn't be no more than a month, honestly, if we consistent with it. Just certain things, man. Different challenges, book reading. What else we gonna do in the Discord? We're gonna be. I wanna get into like real lifestyle challenges, real like a show almost, you feel me? Like me going into different atmospheres for a week or 2 weeks or a month, one of those type of shows that promoting a healthier lifestyle. Like if I'm doing like a vegan challenge, you feel me? And this me going, like, I'm talking about real veganism, or not even veganism, just holistic challenge, where even if I'm eating non-plant based stuff, it's real healthy, straight from the butcher type stuff, like the cleanest, the purest of poultry or beef. And just doing these things with the idea of learning ways to eat, learning healthier ways to eat, and also learning the capacity I have to do certain things, my own disciplinary skills, and yeah. And just having fun, man. Having fun is like a big thing too. Just something cool, man, that's gonna help people educate themselves, help people become interested in certain lifestyles, because exposure is like one of the number one things that we need in order to branch off into becoming who it is we want to be. Because we be in the hood, we don't be knowing. Nigga do not be knowing a lot of stuff, man. It was like, I think I was in my 20s when I first seen mountains, like real mountains. Like I went to Alabama and stuff like that. It's in my 20s when I seen mountains. I was in my late 20s when I was really inside the mountains, like real mountains. And that shit in itself, like was a big brain open up my mind a whole lot, man. Yeah, big brain, man. We're gonna be educating people on their mind, educating people on their body, educating people on lifestyles, educating people through meditation, man. Like teaching what it means to be more present and ways to be present, how important it is for us to be more present. Because that's the number one thing that we need in order to be productive in what we're doing is presence. Because we could be doing things, we could be doing a lot of things, not even thinking about too much of what we doing it or why we doing it, because we just in a mind state of, I need to do this because of certain things, causing us to rush, causing us to not be too sure about what it is that we doing for real. Just working to a means to not really in working just to make us feel like we doing things, and it's not really a necessity of where we going at. You feel me? We need to start understanding how important it is to challenge ourselves. Very important to challenge ourselves, man. And learn how to get over those frustrating emotions and that negative self-talk we have about who it is we are, where we at in life, why we have to do this, and really focus on the joy of us being able to do what it is we have to do. And there's things that I'm working on as well, because I know it's important tasks that I have to take care of, business-wise, mentally-wise, relationship-wise, financial-wise, that I have to take care of, that I haven't quite put all my full attention into. That's one with presence. Like when I be working on my finances, going through my bank account, going through my bank statements, seeing everything I made, seeing everything, have to deduct everything that my expenses, and just creating a system about that, which I need to chat GPT. What's a good system to do that? Which may seem simple to some people, but I hate that. And I don't need to say that. I need to start saying, I love that I'm able to be in a position to have to do these things to get where it is that I need to get. And those things are certain challenges that I need to place as if it was a video game. I love video games. So if I can take a day and say, I want to get this month out the way, written down everything that I have made, everything that I expensed, everything that I'm invested in, everything that I want to save up for a certain thing. I need to get that done day by day. And that wouldn't even take long. Like it could take me 2 weeks to do that. 2 weeks. If I take a day to do everything, it could take me 2 weeks, if at the most. And a breath of fresh air will come after that. And it's just sitting there like a game. Like, hey, today's game is the goal is to get past this board. This is a hard ass board because I know it gets my anxiety. It gets anxiety flows within. But hey man, that's how you get better, man. You have to check that anxiety and let yourself know this will too pass. This too will pass. And you get over that shit and you become better when you're doing it. The more you do it, the quicker it gets done. The more you understand, the better you get at it. And you just move forward and you go into the next challenge. And that next challenge is going to seem hard, but those old challenges, they seem pretty damn easy. And by the time them old challenges that you had became pretty easy, guess what? You learn how to teach those challenges to other people. Teach people how you got over those challenges. And that may seem hard. That's another challenge. You do, and then you teach, and you help other people do. So that's the aspect of the different challenges that we need to take in our lives, man. Like do, teach, and help other people do. All of those are different courses, because it's going to be a rough time learning how to do it, becoming the person to be able to do it. Once we do it, we have the ability to do it, and we have to move on to the next challenge. Whatever that next challenge is, we start learning how to do that. But in the midst of us learning how to do that challenge, we can also be learning how to help other people do what we just did as a challenge. That's one of our challenges. How can I teach this? And that's where I'm at with my meditation. my meditations, I'll be teaching how to meditate, different ways to meditate, how to look into meditation, how you can apply meditation into your life daily, how you can become more at peace with yourself through meditation, how you can alleviate all of that anxiety through breathing, through mindfulness, through presence. That's what the goal is, big brain baby. What else we doing? What else we doing, man? I think that's all I want to share right now. We got some merch coming out. Got some merch being delivered in the next few weeks. I'm about to actually go for my run. It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, about to go for a 3-mile jog, and then yeah, that's it. We be running it like they got people here, but guess what? They got people here. Because guess what? They here, they coming. I see you, baby. But all right, man. We closing this out. Live stream number 2, just a random big brainstorm live stream on the YouTube, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with confidence ain't built overnight, man. It's not built overnight. It takes effort to build your confidence. It takes education. It takes physical strength. It takes honoring your word, saying who you are on a daily, speaking positivity into your life. Challenge yourself, man. Challenge yourself daily. You feel me? And y'all have a blessed day.